Yeah, it's been a long couple years for Walker, certainly, and I couldn't be more excited for him with this anticipation. And I know there was a lot of emotion for him, his family, and for it to line up that he gets to make his first outing here at Dodger Stadium. 45-some thousand fans here tonight on a Monday. It's pretty incredible, and I know that Walker fed off the emotion of the fans and maybe a little bit too much. I thought the first inning there were some 98s in there, and I didn't expect to see that velocity, but I think a lot of that was adrenaline. And then I felt the last two innings were his best innings as far as commanding the baseball, the stuff, the efficiency of outs. But overall, a huge win for all of us, and to get him back pitching, I couldn't be more elated.
He asked you quite a bit last week, like, is he going to have to pitch differently? Now, like, seeing what his stuff is, like, is he going to be able to pitch sort of like how he was before?
I think so. I've kind of used this phrase a lot, is you don't know until you know, and getting him out here in this environment, he was a couple ticks above as far as velocity than he was in his 6 rehab outings, and so I certainly believe that I'm amazed at how good the stuff was tonight. Then you sort of layer in the execution and things like that, which comes with it, which will come, and then he gave us some hits, but I couldn't be more excited about what's to come for Walker.
The fact that he went out there in that first inning and just kind of, reached back and just threw the crap out of the ball, I don't have any fear. Does that kind of tell you that the old guy's still kind of in there?
I was never concerned that the old guy wasn't going to be in there, especially with that guy. But I was surprised at seeing 98 on the board. He was letting it rip, and he's healthy. We just talked to Dr. Elatrosh, and he was here in the house, and he was excited to see Walker's performance. He'll go on Sunday, so that's something. So he'll get an extra day, but I'm sure tomorrow he's going to wake up feeling like he got in a car accident. His whole body's going to be sore, but that's a good thing. And so he'll get back to being a regular major league starter. But we got Walker Buehler back.
Dave, you stressed command during pregame. Was the command where you thought it would be for the first start, or better?
In totality, I thought it was better than I expected. I really did. I thought there were some cutters that didn't get there. He left that breaking ball up to De La Cruz or Sanchez, one of those guys, Sanchez, for the 2-out base hit. The fastball misfired a little bit, but I thought it was much better than I expected, yeah.
Just how significant was getting him back? I don't know for how he fits with his competitiveness, but just kind of everything that he brings to the staff.
It's huge. When we put together this roster and his anticipation, he was right there in the center of it. And so to get him back is going to make everyone around him better. And so getting a staple part of the rotation with his track record, the compete, having him as an active player in the dugout, kind of being an active member of the team, that's impactful. So I think that I really do believe this is the floor, and it's only going to get better as far as the execution, the ability to go deeper in games and things like that as he gets his legs under him.
Dave, you talked about James out before the game. Obviously gets the home run, almost got a second one later. What do you think the difference was for him, and how's he sustained that ability?
Tonight was a good night for James. The homer got in on him that last at bat. Just missed a homer, just a little foul ball on the one he struck out, and I thought that ball was down. But he had some, and then hit a hawk ball hard up the middle off the pitcher that he got thrown out. So tonight was a really good offensive night. Hopefully that carries over to tomorrow.
Joe Kelly, just what's the status on him and how it happened?
Yeah, he threw the one hitter the other game and came out and felt something in the back of his arm, his shoulder, and kind of shoulder lat deltoid area. Got a scan. There was nothing remarkable, and so didn't show anything. So that's a good thing. So now it's just a sore shoulder that we've got he's obviously on the IL, but hopefully it's a short-term thing.
And then Ryan Yarbrough, 3 scoreless, and his ERA down to 270, 3 innings. Just how big has he been for this team, and how big of a luxury is just to have someone just play that role for you guys?
Ryan's been great. He hasn't seen the field in a week, and he hasn't missed a beat. And so to go out there and give us 3 scoreless, it's not easy to do that. And so he's that Swiss Army knife that every team needs, and ready when called upon. And the 3 innings was huge. We got Alex in there who hadn't pitched in a few days. And so tomorrow, essentially having everyone available except Blake, we're in a good spot tomorrow with Yamamoto going. But Yarbs is invaluable. He really is. And last year when we acquired him, and just seeing what he could do to our pitching staff, the versatility plus the production, man, it helps a lot. It helps us.
Shohei been hitting good for average, but what's it just been like seeing the bombs and split up the last 3 games?
It just speaks to the strike zone management, and you see all the balls that he's driving there in his nitro zone. And when they don't go to his nitro zone, like the 3-1 at bat in his last at bat, he took a split down below and then took his base on the ball down below on the last pitch. And so if they don't throw it there, he takes his base, and if they do, he's ready to fire. So he's getting hits, he's driving in runs, and now he's slugging. So yeah, it's kind of a result of controlling the strike zone. Thanks.